I'm about to share a story about courage, collaboration, and inspiration. A story about how some of the world's most exciting sparkling wines are today produced in India, and how Chandon, among them, represents a world of opportunities. I am Sonal Holland. I'm India's first and only master of wine, and today we're at the Chandon winery, located in the sub-region of Dindori, in the western parts of Maharashtra, in the famous region of Nasik, which is popularly today referred to as the wine capital of the country and is the latest new frontier in the wine world. The Chandon winery in India was established in 2014, but the story of Chandon goes back 60 years when extraordinary people at the parent renowned company of Maison Moët & Chandon envisioned globalizing sparkling wine production. They had the courage to go beyond convention, infusing local cultures to create wines in the most unexpected lands around the world. Chandon today underlines how a luxury sparkling wine can be modern in its beliefs, accessible in its reach to wine lovers around the globe, and dynamic in its presentation and style. I'm looking at the new avatar of the Chandon, and I find the tall, poised branding on the bottle both powerful and elegant at the same time. The star is a reminder of the global presence of Chandon wineries spanning across 4 continents and 6 destinations, namely Argentina, Brazil, California, Australia, China, and of course, India. The foiling on the bottle, which is textured, is indeed also very classy. And I'm particularly loving the prominence of the provenance on the bottle, which shows very proudly that it is made in India. Let's take a peek into what goes behind making world-class sparkling wines. The magic is in the vineyards. It all starts with the place, the terroir, that gives the wine their unique sense of identity and origin. The land, as you can see, is full of sunshine, and you can be assured of ripening the grapes to fullness. However, a hot tropical climate characterized by fiercely hot summers and torrential monsoon rains pose real challenges, making the winemakers to think outside the box and be adventurous. Although Nasik is located in the northern hemisphere, the harvest cycle is adapted similar to that of the southern hemisphere, thereby allowing the grapes to ripen steadily and healthily. And thankfully, Nasik is blessed with wide temperature variations between day and night. So no matter how hot it is during the day, the nights are significantly cooler, thereby allowing the grapes to ripen slowly, retain their freshness, and develop interesting flavors and aromas. The mineral-rich soils of Nasik are also unique and really allow robust grape varieties like the Chenin Blanc and the Shiraz to thrive and develop very typical, interesting flavors and aromas.
At Chandon India, we believe in sustainability. We believe that we need to take effort now for future generations to thrive. At our plant, 25% of energy is coming from solar power panel and 100% of processed water is recycled. At Chandon India, we have access to some of the best grapes from Nasik region, which ensures that all our wines are produced at highest possible quality. All our grapes are pressed by 100% whole bunch pressing way, which ensures that the juice what we recover from the grapes is very elegant, fresh, and has a nice touch of acidity. All our wines are kept for minimum of 12 months e-staging, which ensures that the wine which is developed at the end has nice buttery, toasty, brioche characteristic along with the freshness. All our bottles are kept for minimum of 3 to 4 months of cork aging, which means they are kept on the cork post disgorging. This ensures that these bottles are ready to drink when they reach to you.
The aim of the quality-driven measures at the winery is to be able to produce a sparkling wine that is joyfully abundant in fruit, layered and nuanced, fresh and vibrant. Shall we have a taste? All right, well, let's start with the Chandon Brut. In terms of the color, it is a beautiful soft yellow, but there are some glistening gold tints in the glass which make it look all the more attractive. On the aromas, the wine appears really ripe on the nose. There is a lot of ripe apples, some hints of lemon curd, a little bit of the brioche bready complexity coming through, lots of pears. There's also some white acacia floral notes that come through, which kind of make it even more attractive. Let's have a sip. On the palate, the wine is vibrant. The bead of bubbles that are rising to the top actually have a really nice fine mousse on the palate. It's not too aggressive. There's lots of lemony freshness on the palate actually, and the wine has this floral finish coming through that is actually making the wine quite attractive. In terms of the rosé, the Chandon rosé has this very attractive salmon, almost rose gold color. The beads of bubbles are rising very attractively to the top of the glass. In terms of aromas, there's a lot of fresh, vibrant red fruit character here. There's some red cherries, strawberries, and interestingly, some hints of star anise and sort of sweet spices that have come through on the nose. On the palate, the wine is sort of giving you these earthy tones as well, that is lending a little bit of the savory complexity, but there is still a lot of fruit on the palate. The mousse is really creamy, and in terms of the finish, this wine has a lovely persistent finish as well. So these wines are really quite energetic, vibrant, smooth, and balanced. And to me, they are the perfect representation of the global Indian consumer taste for wine. I in fact think of these styles as so universal because a style like this is a wine that can appeal across geographies, across age groups, across all kinds of occasions, and all types of foods and moods. In fact, uncorking a bottle of Chandon is like opening up a world of possibilities. And the best part is, everyone is welcome at the table. So join me as I indulge in an Indian feast of regional dishes that truly represent the taste of India. Can I tempt you with what's on the table? We have the iconic chicken tikka, the creamy palak paneer, this moderately spiced prawn curry, the layered and the nuanced biryani, and to accompany all of this, we have some papad, some mint chutney, yogurt raita, and a crunchy Indian kachumbar salad. I know for sure that all of these dishes are going to be perfectly enjoyable and in fact further enhanced when enjoyed with a chilled glass of Chandon. And you know what? I have not just one, but 2 bottles of Chandon to keep me company. But I must enjoy it responsibly, so I'm going to invite you to join me at this table. Let us raise our glasses and say cheers.